May 28th, 2026. It's been a second since I've done a little vlog, but finally got the cows over here to this beautiful field. I'm currently calling this the Shire, but I don't know. I've been listening to Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit and the Silmarillion quite a bit lately, and now I want to name all the fields in some sort of reference to Tolkien's legendarium epic fantasy world, but don't know. We'll see. Just messing around with it. Anyhow, got them over here today. I had to run them through the woods over there, through that field that's past there, and they were way over that way. The big Horseshoe Lake is over that way, probably about a half a mile or more. But I got them over here, and so we're going to be using the remote Energizer system. I haven't unloaded it yet, but this will give you a decent look at it. Battery power system, solar panel up on top. Here's a solar charge converter that's tucked up underneath here, and then the Energizer itself is right here on the back of it. Let's see if I can show that. There we go. So I'll pull that off and hook everything up and be good to go. But water over here. I've been hauling a bunch of water with just like 4 of these guys and going back and forth and filling up these blue stock tanks. But recently Trey helped me build, well, it's probably more accurate to say I helped Trey build this water trailer setup. Got a bit of a fail, as you can see here. I didn't think about the fact that we were a little worried that if we filled this thing all the way up 275 gallons, that the trailer would be a bit skeptical as to whether it could haul it or not. What I didn't remember to think is the obvious weakness and frailty of the bottom of this IBC pallet. So anyhow, clearly I've messed that thing all up, but it's going to work well enough for now. I filled it. I don't know if you can see the fill line. It's filled about right in there. I probably put about, I don't know, 70 gallons, 80 gallons. And right now we're just flowing gravity out the back into this, and it's working. They came over and got a drink. And so that's just if I want to babysit it. The plan is that the next level of this is to use this tub here with this float on the top. So then the water can come in here, and as it fills up, it will push this up and stop off this. And then as they drink it down, it'll release more water in, shut water off. Yeah, you don't need a walkthrough on how a float works. But anyhow, that's the plan. And they seem to be loving it over here. Finally, the last place they were in from yesterday was just a sloppy, muddy mess, and I needed to get them over here ASAP. So it was good. This is way bigger than they need. This could be literally like 3 or 4 days worth of pasture for them, but I wanted to get them over here and get them good and happy. You can see we're gonna run line down the center, run line down along the edge, and we'll just do cross paddocks here. We'll be able to get all the way down to the end there and turn and come all the way back through this half of the field. We probably should be able to stay on here for close to a month with just the 8 animals we've got here. And then the next, so ran them down. I'm gonna run them back so that I can run them over to a field over there on the other side of those woods. We'll take them right down this driveway here, and that goes through the woods and over there, and there's another 4 or 5 acres over there. So anyhow, that's what's going on today. Quick little 5-minute vlog update. This is the first time they've been over here on the first farm we purchased, and excited to keep them over here probably most of the summer and into the fall. We'll keep them over here in this area and let everything over on the other side continue to recover. And the front field where they were this past winter when I was rolling hay, I'm hoping will grow up fairly nicely in some fescue, and we'll get some stockpile, and we'll be able to leave them in there through the winter time and not have to feed as much hay. So anyhow, that's the plan. But oh, I know what I wanted to tell you. I love telling you about books I'm reading. I just told you I was finishing up. I just finished going through all of the Lord of the Rings. I just finished the Return of the King today. Started with the Silmarillion, the Hobbit, and then the 3 books from the Lord of the Rings. And today I started a new epic series called The Wheel of Time. Some of you may have already watched this on one of the, I think it's on Amazon Prime. I just started watching it a couple days ago, and really liked the beginning of it. I've heard good things about the book series, and so I got the first book and have started. And that's a nice long epic series. I'm about halfway through the Stormlight Archives, and decided to take a break and jump over to the Wheel of Time for a second. Apparently Brandon Sanderson, who wrote the Kashmir Stormlight Archive series, finished the Wheel of Time series after the original author passed away. So be interesting to enjoy that. All right, that's all I got today. Talk to you later.